Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Josephine and the channel is Let's Talk with Josie. On this channel, if it bothers on our existence, then we definitely do talk about it. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, I say thank you for always coming back. So guys, this video is just a gist video, yes, and it's a reaction to a video that I just saw online about a lady who is supposed police officer harassed in Lagos, and it just triggered a memory in me, and I just thought to share this video. So this happened to me, and whenever I remember this particular incident, it just strikes something in me because I it happened, and up till now I just sit back and I ask myself, like, how did that happen? Okay, so I ask myself, how did that happen? So I don't want this video to be long. I just want it to be short. And I'm in my car. I am headed to the salon, and I said let me quickly make the video because I may not have the time after now. So guys, so this lady, her story, she was harassed by a group of persons, and somewhere she saw the police uniform and she felt at ease, like, okay, it's the police, I'm safe. And it turns out that the police, in quote here, was just impersonating the police. But we well, there were a lot of comments, a lot of questions. How did it come about? The police uniform, if he was dismissed from the police, why did they not retrieve their uniforms and gears and all? But I want to thank the lady. I'll put her handle in the description box when I find it. She did a great job. Yeah, she did a great job. She used the internet as a tool to put an end to the injustices done by this particular group, because it wasn't just a person, it's like a gang. I'll put the handle so that I can read the story for yourself. And why it triggered that particular memory in me was something that happened to me about a year plus ago. Yes, a year plus ago. I live in Abuja, and we here it's not like Lagos, yes. So, and this happened to me in broad daylight. Okay. And it just makes me feel like, okay, what if these particular officers that I had the encounter with were like this guy in Lagos who were just out to take advantage of the girl? What if they were not? Well, in my own case, it was a police van. Or okay, let me start the story like this. So, if at this point you have not hit the subscribe button, please don't hesitate, hit the subscribe button. Okay, so it was a Saturday morning, and my kids were supposed to resume on Monday morning, and their school had like a PTA meeting for parents that Saturday. And if you do not attend the PTA meeting that Saturday, your parents will not your kids will not be allowed to resume school on Monday. So I was just, driving to the venue and all that. I was alone in the car, just the Garki area, of course. And I got to a traffic light. It's this 2023. So that was 2021. Yes, shortly after COVID. 2021, because I was going for the meeting and I didn't have any face mask in the car. So I stopped when the traffic light turned red. We have people who sell things at the traffic light and all that. So I called on the guy who was selling the face mask, and I was trying to buy face mask. There were like three other cars before me who were turning left as well. And we all stopped. I was trying to buy the face mask when suddenly I noticed that, oh, the cars in front of me had moved. So without bothering to, okay, I just assumed that the light was green and, were to pass. So I just followed. So the guy selling the face mask just came with me, and I turned and parked, and I was trying to buy the face mask when suddenly this police van just, you know, parked in front of me. I was worried, like, what did I do? The next thing, one comes down holding a gun, and my first thought was, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be parked where I am because I just passed the light and I just started buying stuff. So, but the guy selling face mask did not run. So obviously that was not like a wrong place. So I wound down, oh, I could have seen officer, what's the issue? And they're like, I beat the traffic light. I'm like, no, I didn't beat the traffic light. There were people in front of me, they passed and I followed. They were like, okay, I should go and bring the people that were in front of me so that they will arrest them as well. And I'm like, officer, I don't even like to like be in the position, in that position where I am at someone's mercy. So before you know, the funny part, before you know, I started crying. Like I wept. Like I was crying. They're like, okay, my offense will cost me 150,000 naira. And I'm like, 150,000 naira for what? And they're like, okay, and because they see that I'm a lady, they will just have mercy on me. I should just pay 75,000 naira, 50% of what I was supposed to pay if ordinarily I go to the mobile court. I told them, okay, please take me to a mobile court. Like, so one of them entered my car, and we're just driving off. And I was like, madam, why are you crying now? We'll be human being. Just talk to us. My guy is not that hard. You don't have to cry and all that. And I'm like, okay, you don't understand. I have kids. So I ordinarily would not want to endanger my own life by beating traffic lights. So like that's how certain I am that I did not beat traffic light. And here you people are accusing me that I beat traffic lights. And oh God, I was crying. I was weeping really. So the guy now said, okay, I should park. Let him help me talk to his boss. So we parked close to the old CBN. Yes, that's where we parked. So he came down, went to talk to his people. Okay, have mercy on her. So they're not like, okay, so how much do I have? I'm like, now as ladies, you have that part of your bag where you have money, you have that part where you have change and all that. So I'm like, see, I don't have money. If you people want me any money from me right now, okay, can I transfer? Let me transfer. They're like, no, they can't take transfer. I'm sure it's because they know that, okay, if they take transfer, you can trace the money after. So I'm like, okay, what do we do since you can't take transfer? So they're now like, okay, I should just find them something. So I just went to my bag, gathered change. It was like 4,800 and something there, but it wasn't up to 5K. They were expecting 5K. So I gave them. The guy went, sat in his car, and they were waiting for me to drive off. And I just sat there in my car, crying still. Like they had left me, I had given them the money. I was still crying. Like I literally do not want to be at the mercy of anybody, especially not when I am being seen as being on the wrong side of the law. So I like, okay. So the guy now came and knocked on my window. Madam, why are you still crying? Like, come and be going. I said that we can go. I said, okay, you should not worry, just go. So they went back. So the guy came back again. I was like, okay, madam, did something do you from the house? At that point, I had to now ask myself, did something do you from the house? But no, nothing happened. Like, it just literally put me in a state, in a very, very terrible state. I cried. If you see my eyes, they were red. Up till now, anytime I remember that day, I'm like, what? Why did you even cry so much? Because you could have just paid and just, gone your way and all that. So at some point, the guy came back, knocked on my window. I'm like, madam, please take your money. Like, what? Nigerian police telling me to take my money. They're like, take your money. I said, okay, don't worry. You should just use it to buy fuel. He said, no, take your money. He forced the money on me. He gave my money back to me. I'm sure they'll be wondering, what kind of woman is this one? Because when I tell people the story, they're like, okay, why were you crying? And I'm sure they'll be asking the same thing. Why was she crying so much? And they had just brought my car then, so it was fresh. I'm sure they were like, okay, why this kind of woman, because of 5K now she dey cry like that? But I wasn't crying because of the money. I was crying because I felt, why am I in this position that these people want to take advantage of me, like knowing fully well that they were trying to take advantage of me. But it happened. And when I heard this lady's story today, I'm like, why do we why is it that the people who are supposedly the ones to protect us, the ones trying to take advantage of us? If you're not happy with your job, you quit. Go find something else to do. But then we can take it that that's the society we live in. Like, a lot of the comments under the ladies' post said, it's Nigeria abroad. Well, Nigeria abroad, we have similar case of good cop, bad cop, even abroad. So, guys, it's important for us to be careful out there and not, put ourselves in the position where, somebody just takes advantage of you without you doing being able to do anything about it. In my own case, if I had just looked at the traffic light when I saw the other cars going, I would have been sure that, yes, I didn't beat the traffic light, and I would have stood my ground. But because I wasn't sure and they saw that uncertainty in me, it made them want to take advantage of me more. And they returned my money, which is very unusual for a police officer in Nigeria, because of how much I was crying. But please, guys, let's stay safe out there, be conscious, and make sure that we are always on the we're always on the right side of the law, so that nobody, no bad cop or um bad security personnel can take advantage of us. So if you have learned anything from this story, or if you have had any experience, any negative experience with a law enforcement officer, a law enforcement agent, a enforcement organization in Nigeria, please leave your comment in this in the, don't leave your experience in the comment section, and please advise us and drop your advice on ways that we can stay above such, criminal or advantageous act. Thank you for listening to my story. Please, if you haven't subscribed at this point, please subscribe, like the video, and turn on your post notification so that you don't miss any of my other videos. I can assure you there are juicy, juicy more topics coming on that you won't want to miss. Thank you for watching. Once again, I am Josephine, and on this channel, if you bother on our existence, then we definitely, definitely, definitely do talk about it. So, see you on the channel. Bye.